Part 1. Wake up. This is your moment. Listen carefully. This is not just another video. This might be the moment that changes your life. Right now, somewhere in America, someone is waking up at 4 a.m. While you're scrolling, they're grinding. While you're thinking, they're executing. And here's the truth nobody tells you. Success doesn't wait. It doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about your past. It only responds to one thing: action. Let me ask you something. How long are you going to stay stuck? How long are you going to say one day? One day? That day is today. Because the difference between winners and losers in the US is not talent. It's not luck. It's discipline. You see, in America, dreams are everywhere. But so is distraction. Netflix, social media, comfort. And most people, they choose comfort over growth. They hit snooze. They delay their dreams. They wait for motivation. But winners? They don't wait. They create motivation. Think about this. Every billionaire you admire, every successful entrepreneur, every athlete at the top, they all had one thing in common. They decided, I'm not going to live average. Average is dangerous. Average means waking up, going to a job you hate, coming back tired, and repeating the same cycle for 40 years. Is that what you want? Or do you want freedom? Do you want to wake up knowing you control your life? Because let me be real with you. Nobody is coming to save you. Not your friends. Not your family. Not the government. It's you. Only you. And right now, you have two choices. Stay where you are, or become who you're meant to be. But understand this. Transformation is painful. Growth is uncomfortable. You will feel tired. You will feel alone. You will feel like quitting. But that's the test. Because on the other side of that pain is a version of you that you can't even recognize. Stronger, smarter, unstoppable. In the United States, people from nothing build empires. Why not you? Why not now? Stop waiting for perfect timing. There is no perfect moment. You either start now, or you stay stuck forever. Look at your life right now. Are you proud? If the answer is no, good. Because that means you're ready. Ready to change. Ready to fight. Ready to rise. From this moment, no more excuses. No more laziness. No more fear. You wake up earlier. You work harder. You stay focused. Even when nobody is watching. Especially when nobody is watching. Because that's where greatness is built. In silence. In discipline. In pain. And one day, people will look at you and say, how did you do it? And you'll smile. Because they didn't see the nights you suffered. They didn't see the sacrifices. They only see the result. But you know the truth. You earned it. Part 2. Pain builds power. Let me tell you something most people in America don't want to hear. Your pain? It's your greatest weapon. Yeah, you heard that right. All those sleepless nights. All the rejection. All the times people doubted you. That wasn't happening to you. It was happening. For you. Because pressure creates diamonds. And right now, you're being tested. You feel tired? Good. You feel lost? Perfect. You feel like quitting? That's exactly where most people stop. And that's exactly why they never win. See, the truth is, success in America is not for the weak. It's not for the people who give up when it gets hard. It's not for the people who complain. It's for the ones who say, I don't care how hard it gets. I'm not stopping. You need to become obsessed. Not interested. Obsessed. Interested people watch success. Obsessed people create it. While others are partying, you're working. While others are sleeping, you're building. While others are making excuses, you're making progress. And yeah, people will call you crazy. They'll say, you're doing too much. Relax a little. Enjoy life. But they don't understand your vision. They don't see what you see. You're not like them. You're built different. Because deep down, you know you're meant for more. More money. More freedom. More impact. And that feeling, that fire inside you, that's not random. That's your purpose calling you. But purpose has a price. And the price is discipline. You have to do what you hate. Like you love it. Wake up when you don't feel like it. Work when you're tired. Stay focused when distractions are everywhere. Because let me be honest. Nobody cares about your excuses. Not in America. Not in the real world. They only care about results. So if you're tired of being broke, tired of being average, tired of watching others win, then it's time to change your standards. No more I'll try. You don't try. You do. No more maybe tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is only now. And right now, you either step up or you stay down. Because every single day, you're either building your dream or building someone else's. Think about that. Every hour you waste, someone else is getting ahead. Every excuse you make, someone else is winning. So what are you going to do? Stay comfortable or become unstoppable? Because unstoppable people don't need motivation. They have standards. They don't negotiate with weakness. They don't listen to excuses. They don't quit. They show up every single day, even when it hurts, even when it's boring, even when nobody believes in them. And that's the difference. That's why they win. You want success? Then fall in love with the grind. Fall in love with the struggle. Fall in love with becoming someone who refuses to lose. Because one day, all this pain, all this sacrifice, all this discipline, it's going to pay off. And when it does, your life will change forever. Part 3. Winners control everything. Let's get one thing straight. This world, it's not controlled by the smartest people. It's controlled by the ones who take control of themselves. Because money, power, success, they don't come to nice people. They come to disciplined, focused, relentless individuals. And in America, everything is a game. Money is a game. Winners don't think like that. They ask, how can I build wealth that pays me forever? That's the difference. That's the mindset shift. You don't need more time. You need a new standard. Because right now, there are people your age making 10x more money than you. Not because they're luckier, but because they think differently. They take risks. You need skills. You need value. Because in the US, you don't get paid for time. You get paid for value. So ask yourself, what value do you bring? What problem do you solve? Why should anyone pay you? If you don't have an answer, that's your wake-up call. Because nobody owes you success. Nobody is going to hand you money. You have to earn it. And earning it means becoming someone who cannot be ignored. You walk different. You talk different. You think different. You don't chase money. Money chases you. Why? Because you became valuable. That's power. And power is having options. Power is saying no. To build. To win. And domination doesn't mean stepping on others. Because it does. Is building your future. So make it count. Because one day, you're either going to say, I did it, or I wish I started. Part 4. Become someone you can't recognize. At some point, it stops being about motivation. It stops being about hype. It becomes about who you are. Because listen, you don't get success by accident. You get success by becoming a person who deserves it. That means changing everything. Your habits, your mindset, your environment, even your identity. Right now, you have an old version of yourself. The one who procrastinates. The one who doubts. The one who quits when it gets hard. That version has to die. And yeah, that sounds harsh. But transformation is not soft. It's brutal. You don't kind of change your life. You go all in. Because average effort creates average results. And average? That's the life you're trying to escape. So from today, you build a new identity. You become the person who wakes up early, no excuses. Shows up, no matter how they feel. Finishes what they start. You don't negotiate with your feelings anymore. You don't say, I'm tired. I don't feel like it. I'll do it later. No. You say, it has to be done. And you do it. That's discipline. And discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you hate it. Because let me tell you the truth. Feelings are temporary. But results? They last forever. So stop letting temporary emotions control your permanent future. You need structure. You need routine. You need standards so high that your old self wouldn't even recognize you anymore. Because that's the goal. Not to improve a little, but to transform completely. Imagine this. 6 months from now, you wake up earlier. You're more focused. You're making more money. You're in control of your life. That version of you exists. But it's waiting for one thing. Commitment. Not interest. Not motivation. Commitment. Because when you commit, there's no backup plan. There's no excuses. There's no quitting. You either win or you learn. And either way, you move forward. This is where most people fail. They want results, but they don't want to become the person who earns those results. They want success without sacrifice, money without discipline, freedom without responsibility. That's not how this works. If you want a different life, you need to become a different person. Stronger, sharper, more focused, more dangerous. Dangerous not to others, but to your old habits, to your limits, to your excuses. Because from this moment, you don't go back. No more old patterns. No more weak decisions. No more average mindset. You are building something bigger. A future. A legacy. A life that people will respect. And legacy? Legacy is not built in comfort. It's built in struggle, in discipline, in sacrifice. So when it gets hard, and it will, you remind yourself, this is who I am now. Not someone who quits. Not someone who complains. But someone who finishes. Because in the end, success is not about what you do once. It's about what you do every single day. Consistency, discipline, identity. That's the formula. And once you lock that in, nothing can stop you. Part 5. This is your story. Finish it. This is where everything comes together. All the pain, all the sacrifice, all the discipline. It leads here. Right now, take a second and think about your life. The struggles you went through. The nights you stayed up thinking, is this ever going to work? The moments you felt alone. The times people doubted you. The times you doubted yourself. But you didn't quit. You're still here. Listening. Fighting. Trying. And that means something. That means you're not done yet. Because winners, they don't quit when it gets hard. They push harder. And one day, all those early mornings, all those late nights, all that discipline, it starts to show. You wake up different. You feel stronger. You move with confidence. And suddenly, the life you once dreamed about starts becoming your reality. The money, the freedom, the respect. Not because you got lucky, but because you refused to give up. You became someone else. Someone stronger. Someone focused. Someone unstoppable. And now, people look at you differently. They ask, how did you do it? They don't see the grind. They don't see the pain. They only see the result. But you remember everything. Every sacrifice. Every tear. Every moment you almost quit, but didn't. That's your power. So never forget where you came from. But don't you dare go back. Because now, you have a responsibility. To yourself. To your future. To the life you said you wanted. No more excuses. No more fear. No more playing small. This is your time. This is your moment. This is your story. And you have two choices. End it like everyone else. Or finish it like a legend. Because average people, they start, but they don't finish. Legends, they finish what they started. No matter what it takes. So from this moment, you go all in. No backup plan. No second option. No quitting. You wake up every day with one mission. Win. Win your morning. Win your habits. Win your mindset. Win your life. Because small wins create big victories. And one day, you'll look back at this moment, this exact moment, and realize this is where everything changed. Fire. So if you're ready, if you're done being average, if you're ready to take control of your life, then don't just watch this video. Do something after it ends. Take action. Start now. No excuses. Backhand index pointing right. And if this message hit you, if you felt something real, then make sure you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel bell, and share this with someone who needs it. Because you're not the only one fighting. And together, we rise. Fire. Remember this. You didn't come this far just to come this far. Now go finish your story. Rock it.